This brand was burning 8,500 a day on TikTok at ROAS 1.6. The team was running that account. They told the client that the number was fine, which is not. The brand was losing money every single day and every single order. They didn't calculate the refund and also the expenses on that platform. By the end of November, the client was a week from killing that platform, from killing the TikTok entirely. We took that account over December 1st, 90 days later. The ROS was 6.19. If we make the calculation, 8,500 daily budget and the ROS was 6.19. That means the revenue was, are you ready for that? The revenue was 1.6 million. Same store, same product, same everything, but different ad and different structure. The ad and the structure was bad enough to tell the client that pause everything. Here is the story what was. After we have a quick look for the account, the structure was really bad. And we are so close to tell the client pause everything. We are with this client in Meta ads for a month. That's why they had us on TikTok. The audit didn't take weeks. It only took from us 2 weeks. Here is what we walked into. 14 active campaign and 47 ad group spent separately. Every one of them have different CPMs and the CPMs was climbing week over week. A pixel didn't clean in a month. But that wasn't the worst part. The worst part was the founder didn't know about all of this. He only know about the reports that the agency sent to the client. The report was, we are testing, we are on a track, everything is fine, everything is work. But the account was telling different story, unfortunately. The story was the brand was losing money on every order, not breaking even, losing money because at 1.6 ROS, their margin structure by the time that the refund proceed and the platform fees cleared, every order shipped at a loss. By the time the client was convinced that he have to kill TikTok ad entirely and he put the budget on Meta because this platform wasn't working for him. We have 60 days to prove him that he was wrong and the platform wasn't the problem. Never is. The setup was. I will walk you through whole process and changes that we did. The first change was the structure. He had 14 campaigns, 47 ad groups, and none of them had enough data, the algorithm, to learn anything about his brand or his offer or his product. All of them was in learning phase. So we told him that we have to change everything in the structure campaign. And none of them are profitable for you. After that, we made 3 campaigns. One of them ABO, and that campaign was for creative testing. The other one was CBO for scaling winner campaign, and the last one was warm audience, which is retargeting, and some agencies call it middle of funnel. And that was the structure. It was so easy. But that easy structure let the algorithm know about you and about your product and about your brand. And you will have enough data to learn. After we change and restructure again the campaign, the CPA decrease from $47 until $31. Same audience, same product, but the structure was different. Now you are not fighting yourself, you are not competing with yourself. Before was like you are competing with yourself. The second problem was the creative problem. Well, about creative problem. The creative problem, it was really very critical because the agency took the video from the Meta and they put it on TikTok, which is not workable because the audience on Instagram is really different from TikTok. The audience from Instagram, they want to see something so professional, but on TikTok they want to see something so nature, let's say. And they don't want to see something professional. And the whole ad and the whole videos on TikTok ads was like a voiceover, UGC, something really professional, workable for Meta in a good way, but not workable for TikTok. After that, we changed all the creatives And we put something so simple. And each week we put 10 new creatives and test them. By the end of the week, we will know which one is workable for us and which one is no. And by the end of the week, you will have, let's say, 3 creative out of 10. Now you have 30% from the creative is winner. Now you have to test 10 other creatives. And after 3 weeks, we have more than 10 winner creatives. And the ROS was almost 4, which was 1.6 before 1 month. And change number 3. Change the bidding strategy. When I said bid strategy was fighting us, here's what I meant. Every campaign was on a cost cap, every single one. The previous team thought this would protect the account from overspending, which is not. That's not the cost cap does. Cost cap caps what you will pay per conversion. It doesn't produce cheaper conversion. And if your pixel doesn't have enough recent data, cost cap doesn't optimize at all. It throttles the campaign until the algorithm finds conversion inside the cap, which it cannot. We switched everything to lowest cap, let the algorithm bid aggressively, and stop pretending setting could control the CPA. For 2 weeks, we let the pixel eat around 800 clean purchased, real conversion data. Then we back to the cost cap, but only on scaling campaign, and only at 25% above the average CPA the algorithm had found on its own. This is the part most marketers get wrong. Cost cap doesn't control CPA, creative quality control, audience signal control, but the bid strategy, it's not the engine. But there was one more thing breaking the account, and it was the most critical fix of all those 5. The audience targeting was killing the algorithm. And now for the 4th change, the audience changing. The targeting wasn't broken because it was too loose. It was broken because it was too detailed. Look at this stock: fitness, wellness, supplement, female from 25 to 45, US only, iOS only. 6 conditions on every prospecting campaign. To TikTok's algorithm, that's look like a math problem with no solution. When you stuck 6 conditions, you are telling TikTok, find me buyers who match all these 6 things. The algorithm cannot optimize against 6 liars, so it picks the easiest one to satisfy and ignore the rest. We changed this math problem. We put country only, wide range, no interest, sometimes with one interest or one behavior, and most founders find this nervous. The broad targeting feels lazy. It feels like giving the algorithm a blank check. That's the point. In 2026, TikTok algorithm is better than your manual targeting. Your job is not to tell who's the buyers. Your job is to feed them good creative and let them find the audience. Audience size went from 2 million to 80 million CPM. Stayed flat, CTR went up, spend started moving fairly for the first time in a month. And that's when we hit the only question left: how fast we could scale this without breaking this beautiful results. Most agency will kill this profitable account and this great result in 72 hours. And that's where we are in the 5th change: budget scaling. In the 3rd week, the account was printing and the structure was so clean. Creative was working, bids were optimized, targeting was broad and stable. The dashboard looked like nothing like January. The ROS 5.4, CPA is $22, 3 creative doing the best and spending 70% from the budget. And this is the moment that breaks more accounts than the previous 4 problems. When an account starts printing, every instant inside you tells you to scale fast, double the budget, and maybe triple the budget. Take the money while it's working, because what if the algorithm changed its mind tomorrow? That instant is the most expensive feeling you will ever had as a marketer. When you double the profitable budget overnight, you don't keep the profitable budget. You reseed the learning phase. The algorithm has to refine your buyers at the new spend level. in 72 hours. The ROS was 5.4, is 2.8. The founder panicked, cuts the budget again, and he reset the learning phase again. And now the account is dying. Two different directions. And that's exactly most agencies do in 72 hours. But we didn't do this, of course. We follow the 3 rules of scaling. The rule number 1, after 3 good days and 3 good results, we increase the budget. If we find 1 day bad, we heal the budget. Rule number 2, increase where 20 to 30%, never more. A 25% bump on stable account is nudge to the algorithm. A 100% bump is a real learning event. Rule number 3. After every increase, we heal 3 full days before considering the next one. If day 2 looked too good, we still waited. If day 2 looked nervous, we still also waited. After 1 week, we reached the target budget and the ROS was above 6. Didn't dip when that budget jumped. Didn't crater at the top. This is the only change of 5 of the most agencies actually understand, but they don't want to wait. They don't have this discipline to wait. They want to burn money and scale as much as they can.